Hey guys, Dan from Aqua Sports Marine. Today I want to give you a full walkthrough of our brand new 2026 Tige Ultré 23ZX. We ordered this boat with Tige's brand new colors. We got the vivid 24 karat gold metal flake on the bottom, and we got their new heritage tan on top. This boat looks absolutely amazing when it's in the water. This boat comes in at 7,800 pounds and it has a draft of 29 inches with a 102-inch beam. This boat is a little on the large side, but I can tell you it performs like no other. Let's go to the transom and start the walkthrough. All right guys, at the transom of the Ultra, we got the Tige's level up power platform. We can control that from these buttons right here, or we can control it on the screen as well, which I absolutely love. If you forget and everyone's already in the boat and you're ready to go for the day, you guys can just pick it up there. We got the TAPS 3T system, and we also have a thruster, which is standard on all the Ultras, which I absolutely love from Tige. And last but not least, we have the transom boost step. This step, it is a larger step in to get in, so this really helps minimize the stepping you need to do. Let's continue in. All right guys, the Ultra is equipped with the surf locker. I absolutely love this. Keeping all the boards in the back here and not have to drag them through the interior, knocking people in the head and getting everyone wet. Keeping it in the back with the surf locker is the move, and it's the way to go. We can fit about 4 to 5 boards in here, and we also put surfboards and wakeboards together back here without an issue. Let's continue on in. All right guys, Tige made these with the first Ultra. I absolutely love them. It's a dual flip seat, so if you're at the sandbar and want to hang out in the back, flip it up looking backwards. But if everyone's in the cab and you want to relax just kind of on the outside of the boat, you can flip it in, and these seats are super comfortable. You got all the room, got cup holders everywhere you can look. All right guys, we're at the Tige's co-pilot seat here. This is a whole revolutionary design. So you can sit backwards and enjoy the rider and everything, but when you guys are cruising down the lake, flip it forward and you can sit facing forward, and it is an absolute game changer. With that, we got the co-pilot screen. With that, you can control the lights, seats, heaters, and all this other fun stuff with the boat, so you don't have to ask your captain to do it. And then on the top of everything, you got the Tige cooler. This cooler can run for 36 hours and even a little bit more without killing the batteries of the boat. And it has a smart chip in it that it will shut off before it kills the batteries, so you never have to worry about your boat being dead when you go and start it. And then you got a nice glove box here, and Tige does have just buttons in there for your battery switches. This co-pilot seat really makes the whole boat come together, and it feels so comfortable, and you feel in charge of the water. All right guys, we're at the helm of the Ultra now. Tige for 2026 has the ISO steering wheel controls. I absolutely love these. Everything's right in front of your face and at the push of your fingertips while you keep your hand on the wheel. Super comfortable, and you can keep your eye on the water or the rider at all times. It keeps everyone super safe. We also have the Clear Horizon touchscreen here, and with the power steering, it does show you your rudder position on the top here, which is super nice for slow speeds. You're in and out of gear. You want to just quickly reference where your rudder's at. But what I'm most excited about is Tige added a volume knob for the Ultra here for 2026. So if you guys aren't using the auto volume on the boat and you always like just adjusting the volume by yourself, this makes volume up and down super quick at the fingertips here. Last but not least, Tige did add the control panel for the tower here, so you can put your tower up and down right from the pilot seat, and you don't have to leave the seat to do so, and I absolutely love that. Let's continue to the bow and show you some more. All right guys, we're in the bow. Tige has made this bow unbelievable. There's so many features, so much storage. It's really hard to talk about, but we're going to do our best here. So just to start off, first thing that comes to glance, you guys do get the nice flip down armrests, so making the front bow position even more comfortable. Storage wise, every seat here has storage under it, including the bow here. So if you want a nice place to put your anchor, you can throw it right up there, and it's layered with gator steps. So if you have people coming in the bow, they only step on the gator step, not your upholstery, which I really appreciate Tige doing. Under here, we have more storage, so if you want to put bumpers and other stuff like that. But on top of it, this will fold out to a full playpen, and it just makes everything so comfortable. You can go 3 people across with no problem at all. Storage wise for the Ultra, this seat and that seat both flip for storage, and it is super deep. It goes just about to my knee. And it is all layered in gator step, which I really like. And then last but not least, Tige has their windscreen door positioned right here. So when you're ready to throw that up, it flips right up out of the way. And then if you want to have a backrest, you can just flip that. Now you got a full playpen. If you want to put the kids up here, they're all contained. You don't have to worry about them. And I'm not a very tall person, but I have plenty of room sitting all the way to the right side here. So putting 3, even 4 people in the bow of this boat, without a doubt, is super comfortable. I absolutely love it. They finished every inch of this with either gator step or upholstery. Speakers are in a great position. And then down here, everything again, gator stepped here, cup holders, beyond belief, and charging ports. So your phone never runs out of charge. Guys, I want to go over the tower that Tige has that's all new for 2026. So this tower is absolutely amazing. It looks great, and it will withstand anything you throw at it. On the interior of the tower, it has nice upholstery, and it has RGB lights here and on the other side. And this tower also has, that is welded right in, you don't have to worry about them breaking off, is side toe points on either side here. I absolutely love that feature for beginner riders and people that are working on tricks that want to be outside the wave. Then on the very top here, you got your nice life jacket hangers there, so when you guys are done for the day, you guys can hang life jackets right up top and get them in the wind and just let them air out, which is super, super nice. And then last but not least, we have the Audison 4D Pro sound system that's rocking on this boat. That's giving us 4 tower speakers up here, 2 subs, and 6 speakers in the cabin. This sound system is absolutely insane, and I really want you to hear it for yourself. I think it's the best on the market. But other than that, again, this tower that Tige brought for 2026 is unreal. It looks amazing and is super functional. There is 2 spots for us to put the tower up and down. There's controls here, and then as you saw on the interior, you do have the controls up front to put it up and down. So if you're going under a tunnel, you don't have to leave the driver's seat. All right, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, the walkthrough. I highly encourage anyone that's interested in this boat, come down, see us. Let's go through the boat, walk through it with you, and take it out on the water. You have to experience this boat for yourself. But if you guys want to contact us, please don't hesitate. Reach out to us at 810-629-2800, or you can reach me personally at Dan@aquasportsmarine.com. Thank you guys so much for watching.